Hi, my name is Everett. Today I am reading Who Would Win, Whale vs. Giant Squid by Jerry Pilata, illustrated by Rob Bolster. What would happen if a whale swam near a giant squid? They are both carnivores or meat eaters. What if they had a fight? Who do you think would win? Scientific name of sperm whale: Physeter macrocephalus. Meet the sperm whale. Big fact: the blue whale is the largest animal on Earth. Colorful fact: whales have red blood. Runner-up fact: the sperm whale can grow up to be 60 feet long and weigh 50 tons. It is one of the largest whales. All of the biggest whales are baleen whales, which means they have no teeth. The sperm whale is unusual. It is a big whale that has teeth, but only on its bottom jaw. This whale looks like a big head with a tail. Its scientific name means blower with a big head. It is the largest of all toothed whales. The sperm whale has the largest head of any animal that has ever lived on Earth. Did you know the sperm whale has a blowhole at the front of its head? Long fact: its head can be 20 feet long. Scientific name of giant squid: Architecthes dox. Meet the giant squid. Fact: squid, octopuses, nautiluses, and cuttlefish are cephalopods. Bonus fact: on restaurant menus, squid is often listed by its Italian name, calamari. A giant squid is a mollusk. A squid belongs to a group of mollusks called cephalopods. Cephalopod means head, foot. A squid looks like a head attached to legs. It has 8 legs and 2 extra feeder arms. The legs have suction cups. The feeder arms have hooks and suction cups on the end that act as arms. The giant squid has fins for steering. It propels itself by sucking water in through its head and squeezing it in the water out. A squid works the same way as a jet engine. Giant fact: the largest squid are the giant squid and the colossal squid. Did you know a giant squid brain is the size and shape of a small donut? A giant squid can be 60 feet long and weigh about 450 pounds. Most giant squid that have washed up on beaches are 20 to 30 feet long. That's a lot of calamari. Mammals. There are mammals. Whales are mammals. The people reading this book are mammals too. Here are some other mammals: dolphins, monkeys, kangaroos, dogs, and rats. Smart fact: the sperm whale has the largest brain of any animal that has ever been. Definition: a mammal is a hairy or furry, warm-blooded animal that has a black backbone and feeds milk to its young. Mollusks. Squids are mollusks. Here's some examples of other mollusks: mussels, octopuses, snails, clams, and cuttlefish. Did you know mollusk and mollusk are both mollusk and mollusc are both correct spellings. Definition: a mollusk is a soft-bodied animal that usually lives in water and has a protective shell. Eyes. The eyes of a sperm whale is only about 2 inches wide. Fun fact: a sperm whale can dive down half a mile. There is hardly any light at that depth. Eyes. Here's a human eyeball. Here's a giant squid eyeball incorporation. incorporation. The giant squid eyeball is the largest eyeball in the world. It is as big as a basketball. Its giant eyeballs allow the squid to see at great depths. Teeth. The sperm whale has long teeth. The teeth are shaped like sidewalk chalk. Notice that it has no teeth on its upper jaw. Then when a sperm whale closes its mouth, its bottom teeth fit into the indentions in its upper jaw. Did you know whales fun fact, a sperm whale has 20 to 25 feet on teeth on each side of its lower jaw. Bonus fact, you can tell how old a sperm whale is by the layer of its teeth. Did you know whalers used to carve beautiful designs on whale teeth and whale bone? This type of art is called scrimshaw. Beak. Between its 8 legs and its 2 feet arms is the squid's mouth. It does not have teeth. Squid have beaks. It looks like a parrot beak. Fact, the tip of a squid beak is hard and tough, but the lower end is more rubbery. The beak is made of chitin, a material which is like your fingernail. Tails. A tail of a sperm whale can be 16 feet across. Whales have horizontal tails. Did you know the wing-like tail is also called a fluke? Try this. Use a measuring tape to mark 16 feet across your classroom. Wow, that is a wide fluke. Fins. The body of a giant squid is called the mantle or torso. At one end are fins. The giant squid can use its fins to steer. It can also reverse the motion of its fins to swim backward. Fact, people have seen giant squid jump completely out of the water. Fun fact, squid have 3 hearts. Bonus fact, the squid can also steer itself with its legs. Oil. Sad but true, before the discovery of petroleum, whales were a source of oil. It is estimated that 600,000 sperm whales were killed for their oil. Fact, there are 6 to 8 barrels of oil in the head of a sperm whale. Bonus fact, the first time a whale was killed for oil was in 1690. The busiest whaling years were in the 1700s to 1800s. This is what a typical Nantucket whaling ship looked like. They would often leave port and return 40 years later. If whalers harpooned a whale and the whale took off, it was called a Nantucket sleigh ride. Cash rewards. No one has ever caught a giant squid and kept it alive. If you ever catch one, it may be worth $1 million. Someone will be willing to pay it. Dinner. Sperm whales eat giant squids, stingrays, octopuses, and fish. Fact, some scientists think that whales make such loud underwater clinking sounds that they can shock their food. Fact, some squids are called sea arrows. Supper. Giant squids eat fish, shrimp, and other squid. They grab food with their long feeder arms. The feeder arms have sharp spines on the end. They pull the food into their beaks. Fact, squid arms and legs are also called tentacles. Colorful fact, giant squid have blue blood. Speed. A sperm whale can swim 25 miles per hour. Did you know a Dall's porpoise can swim faster than 50 miles per hour? Fun fact, the fastest fish is the sailfish. It can swim 90 miles per hour. Depth. A sperm whale can dive half a mile deep. Amazing fact, Sperm whales can hold their breath up to 2 hours. They usually submerge for about 45 minutes. Speed. A giant squid can swim 20 miles per hour. It is not known how far a giant squid can dive. It can dive deeper than a whale. A giant squid is more agile than a whale. It can change direction suddenly and can swim backward. Fact. Squid do not need to come up for air. Echolocation. In deep water, the whale relies on echolocation to find its way around. It finds its food by bouncing sound signals off its prey. The whale is lucky compared to a squid. A giant squid cannot hear. Definition. Bouncing sound back from its prey is called echolocation. The whale uses this to learn where its food is. Some fact. Sonar is the location of objects through sound waves. Bass whales, shrews, and some birds have sonar. Submarines have sonar too. There are many things we don't know about the sperm whale. We don't know why they do not have teeth in their top jaw. We do not know why many get killed by giants. We do not know how many get killed by giant squid. Ink. We don't know how long a giant squid lives. Some scientists think it is only 3 years. Secret weapon. Squid blow black ink at their attackers. This is called billowing. Dinner fact. Some famous chefs use squid ink to make black pasta. It is called squid ink pasta. We don't know how deep they can dive. We don't know how many there are. We don't know where they live. But it appears they prefer deep, colder water. We don't know why no one has been able to catch one alive. Did you know there are no known freshwater squid? Famous whale. Moby Dick is a famous American novel writer by Herman Melville. The whale in the story is a giant albino sperm whale. Moby Dick bit the leg of a captain who vowed revenge. At the end, the whale rams and sinks the ship. The story was based on a real sperm whale that rammed the sank the Nantucket whale ship Excess. A non-fiction book was written about the event called In the Heart of the Sea by Nathaniel Philbrick. Famous legend. For hundreds of years, sailors around the world have been afraid of giant squid. A legend is that they come out of deep and are so large they can swallow a ship. Science fiction writer Jules Verne wrote about a giant squid attacking a submarine in a novel called 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The whale dives. It is looking for food. It sends out the sound waves, hoping to find a tasty meal. It senses a few small fish. The whale is hungry. It is looking for a nice giant calamari dinner. A giant squid is in the deep water and out of range. The giant squid decides to move to shallower water, an easier place to find food. Most fish and squid live in water less than 200 feet deep. The whale senses the giant squid a quarter of a mile deep. It dives deeper. The giant squid doesn't notice the whale right away. The whale clicks a few sounds, locating the giant squid, then attacks with its mouth open. The whale grabs a small piece out of the squid's arm. The giant squid blows ink in the whale's face, then darts away. The whale swims after the giant squid. The squid squeezes the whale and decides to attack first. The squid realizes it is in for a fight. It pulls all its legs and feet or arms on the whale. The suction cups and hooks scrape the whale's skin. The squid tries to hold the whale down until the whale runs out of air. its plan doesn't work. The whale maneuvers and bites a chunk out of the squid and a few of the squid's arms. A few more bites and the giant squid is in deep trouble. The whale thinks the giant squid is delicious, but the whale wins. The whale wins, but he has sucker and scratch marks all over its head. The fight hurt. Who has the advantage? Checklist. Whale, giant squid. Length, I'd say giant squid, they're usually longer, so 1-0. Weight, sperm whale, 1-1. Brain, sperm whale, 2-1. Eyes, giant squid, 2-2. Teeth, I'd probably say sperm whale, 3-2. Weapons, sperm whale, so 4-2. Speed, and that's sperm whale, so it's 5-2. Okay, so the sperm whale won in the actual fight and in the advantage checklist. This is one way the fight may have ended. How would you write the ending? So, bye, and thanks for reading Who Would Win? Whale vs. Giant Squid by J. Plot, illustrated by Rob Bolster. So I hope you can stay tuned for other Who Would Win that I read. Bye.